Hello, the channel. Good morning. Well, it is when I'm recording the video. Sorry, I'm a wee bit late in terms of getting this out. Keeping everybody in suspense. Must admit, pretty happy to get a podium in the one of the last ever run-ins, the under 23 Rare Plus. So, as I've said a few times, I'll be a bit sad in terms of this tournament going, but definitely be continuing with the under 23s anyway. So there we go. So we'll get the reward opened up. Have a wee chat about how midweek's going. I'm not going to do a full sort of preview of midweek at the weekend at the moment. Obviously, a lot's changed, but we'll have a wee look at what divisions we're in, etc., and then I'll hopefully play sharper and everything later on today. And then I think it's going to take a bit of time to work it all out, I must admit. So, anyways, this is a general script for the under 23s. One thing I'm really pleased about is I actually bought this guy for the game week, so it's not something I do that much. Maybe inspired me a wee bit for the midweek team, which we'll come back to. Not doing quite so well, but Lee Kang In coming through with a decisive in the last game, and Riku Puig, or Puig, I don't know how you pronounce it, doing very well as usual. So we're getting $395, which I'm taking in pounds this week, for my own reasons. It's going into my bank account to buy the wife some lamps, and a star rare. I've had a quick look at the pool, which is always a wee bit dangerous, but yeah, I was a bit excited about it, and I have to say it's a pretty good pool. So anyway, we're going to dive right into it. It's the only reward this week, and it's the important one, obviously. So coins. Who cares about the star rare? Who cares? 800 coins. Oh well, doesn't matter then. And the 23 rare plus. I'm glad to see the prize pool staying in terms of the sort of podiums and the like. Cash rewards, and cash is obviously on the agenda this weekend with all the tournaments coming up. So we'll come back to that in a wee minute. Star rare. It's going to be somebody obviously in season. I don't know, second. I don't know what first got either. I didn't want to have a look at it, so we're just going to open it and let's see. American goalkeeper from Charlotte, Patrick Schulte. Nice. In season. That'll be pretty handy for the MLS this weekend, etc. It's not like Haaland or Bellingham or whatever, but to be honest, wasn't really expecting to get guys like that. There's only 2 star rares coming out, and I'm not sure what first got. The one thing is the MLS guys are like so valuable at the moment. I mean, let's see how much Schultz is actually selling for at the moment. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it was quite a high amount. That's one of the things with the cash comps, right? So it's not like the sort of big name that's come out, but like there's been so much demand for the MLS. So I see. So that's the secondary market. The score's good as well. So last auction was about 263. Under 23 goalkeeper over the summer, and I think they're a pretty good team as well, Columbus, in terms of stacking. So that's unbelievable. I mean, that's for a sort of game week like that. I'm delighted with that, honestly. Just would be good to get somebody like Haaland or whatever, but that's not always what you get. So there we go. So in terms of how we're going for midweek, etc., picked our own captain. There was me bigging up Edgaris Utkis, and he came off at half time and he hit like a 34. So I don't know if we're still in the running here or not, honestly. Like, just not like a lot on midweek. Missed like most of the games last night. And this guy who sounds like a virus done a 79. So yeah, it might have been £2 well spent in terms of the limited side of things. Who knows? I think there's some reasonable scores out already, so I'm not really expecting this to do that well with a bad captain option. But if Carolina starts and Andrade starts, we might get a wee card and a wee bit of return on the money as well. So in terms of preview, I'm not going to go over all the games and everything just now, but just want to have a wee look and see what we've got available. First thing that really jumps out is I think the UI is looking pretty good. Seems pretty clean to me. I haven't actually tried entering many teams or anything at the moment. I know a couple of people have mentioned me and just sort of like talking about the odd wee glitch here and there, and there's always going to be stuff like that, but let's have a look through it. So in terms of Premier League, so I've got a Division 2 entry for in-season and classic, and I would say I'm not going to pick anything in terms of just now. Obviously, in terms of Division 2, you don't get any sort of stars or anything. Reward box wise, it seems like the boxes, initially at least anyway, the odds are sort of 95% level ups. So I guess Sorare will just want people to get the feeling that they've won something. I think the reward boxes obviously are just an added extra with a chance of winning another card. So, 30 places in terms of level ups there's pretty good. And I guess that going through the divisions helps progression. So we'll see how that all irons out, or what Sorare can do to sort of help with that, etc. A Division 1 entry in the in-season competition, so that's pretty cool. And in terms of in-season, let's see what sort of prizes we're talking about here. So $2,000 for first. I think the overall top prizes come down slightly here, but also bear in mind that champion is now opened, etc. as well. So we've got paid down to 25 places for in-season, down to $70. But bear in mind that this is just Division 1. So it'll be interesting to see how all that irons out. I don't know if you can actually see at the moment how many people have entered, etc. I think it just shows you how many people have entered overall, but not what division, which is kind of interesting. Champion. So I do have a champion in season Division 1, which I'm not surprised about, but that's a real quality entry to have. My only problem here, look at that, $3,300 first. That's amazing. My only issue just now, I think, here, is I'm not going to pick any serious teams, but goalkeeper wise, obviously Alisson's injured. Courtois never fit. just never fit. So we're kind of missing the heavy hitters just now, but I don't know whether it's worth going in here and just sort of taking a chance and winning the top cash and getting relegated, etc. Obviously, Rice has got Man City, so that's going to be quite hard for it. Good game. Griezmann hopefully should be fit again. So obviously there's loads of decisions based on that, or I might just want to sort of skip that and keep that for the weekend at Liverpool against Sheffield United. In season Division 1 for Rare. Limited I'm not really sort of playing at the moment, so down the divisions there. No real surprise in terms of Challenger, although I think a Challenger, obviously in terms of Celtic, etc., and it's no longer that the case. So only sort of in season Division 2, but I think they've kind of nailed that, to be honest, because I don't carry as many in season because I've kept all my Celtic guys. Division 1 in Super Rare, Division 1 in Rare, and only Division 3 in Limited, but again, I'm not really playing that so much. Contender, obviously Division 1's in all, and I'll be able to put in multiple teams, so it's going to be it's going to be a real headbanger trying to work out where to put all these guys, honestly. Like, it's going to be one of those. And then we've got MLS Special Weekly, which is obviously like amazing, like cash rewards. They went up again this weekend, so yeah, with winning show, it's not like absolutely the brilliant pull up, whatever, getting somebody really up the high end, but I'm really pleased with that because I'm going to be playing a lot under 23s. He's an in-season guy, so I could look at maybe getting in at Amundsen or whatever and sort of wiring him into the cash comps at the moment. And then we've still got under 23s, still got Global All-Star as well. So in-season cards, yeah, that's just a rewards, right? So still got Global All-Star paying a podium here, and that's at all levels. So there's a lot of cards still being handed out in All-Star, which is good if you aren't able to put everybody together for cash comps, etc. You still get the caps, 220, 240, 270, and under 23s. My only disappointment here is not having the plus. Reason for that is obviously I've got quite a lot of good under 23 outfielders, I think, but I'm a wee bit lighter in terms of under 23 goalkeepers. So a lot of these guys I've been picking up are sort of guys I'm hoping that will play in future, but they don't play just now. But I do have a Koi Guttelbauer and the Ivan Diouf, who's been pretty sort of poor this season, but interesting to see what we do with that. But there we go. That was an unbelievable weekend. Picked up a good amount of cash, so that's obviously always very handy in an in-season under 23 goalkeeper with Columbus. Again, he might have dipped a wee bit as well because he was away with the national team, so he wasn't actually available for the first one. But I think there'll be more demand for him coming into the weekend and going forward as well with Columbus. So anyways, I'll be back probably later on tonight or tomorrow morning by the time the video is uploaded. I'm absolutely delighted with that. Brilliant weekend. We'll see if we can actually win anything on the 50 quid challenge, and we'll do the full preview and everything in the next video. If you are playing good midweek, as always, good luck and go fuck.